So with the Wheel of Life, you can see it there. These categories, which we're going to put on in a second, allow us to manage better, to help us focus on all the important areas, and to create balance. Like, what does it say around the top of your vests?
Total domination.
And what does that mean?
And total domination in all life areas.
So balance in all life areas? Yeah? And do we all agree, just because of the way we've been brought up and the conditioning, that with some areas we focus more on? So this is just a way to visually represent how you're tracking along all of those. So if we quickly go to page 23, like I said before, you see categories there that we use in beast mode for our goals.
25 or 23? 23. It was 25, wasn't it?
Yep. So what I want you to do is go into
23.
25.
Is it
No,
24?
it's 25, isn't it?
25, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, 25, right. That's it. Because yeah, prime number's 23, not good. Okay, so we're going to now write these categories in our Wheel of Life. So it should be something like this. Health,
Just a quick question there, Gordon. Just a grey area then. So are you asking us to cross out long career and then what health and then physical?
just for the purposes of this exercise, yeah.
Okay.
We'll do that. And I'll explain to you why in a second. That's why I just want to make sure that, if you're struggling or if you need clarity on something, that I can help everyone. That's okay. So these are the life categories that we focus on in beast mode when we talk about total domination in all life areas. Can you guys read all that, or is it a bit dodgy?
That's good, man.
To work it out, yeah? Are you going, Matty? You're right? Getting it. Would you rate it at 100%? Does everyone? Yeah? Make sense?
Yes.
So,
Can you explain it again, please?
okay, so, you know what your ultimate health goal is now?
Fuck, yeah, I started today.
Start
Quit
today.
smoking. Quit smoking, man. It's a massive one for me. I used to smoke 20 cigarettes a
But if
day.
you close your eyes and envision yourself like with the body of your dreams, feeling whatever that feeling is you're chasing for, being in your ultimate health state,
Quit smoking.
No, that's now. I'm thinking, don't worry about the steps. What do you want it to look like? So if you close your eyes and I say, Adam, with your health goal, whatever health means to you, whether it's just your body, whether it's like all the food you're eating.
Manage my body, my cardiovascular system, what I put into my body, because it's been a very fucking flexible lifestyle of the past. So to have my health goal, that's massive cardiovascular.
Yeah, but I think you're getting caught in the detail. I'm just trying to expand your awareness. So whatever your ultimate health goal is, or let's pick another category. What about relationships? Just get out of your head and just listen.
My relationship goal is to find a clean and do
Yeah.
things together.
So now just close your eyes for a second. One go close our eyes. We're going to just work with relationships. So imagine you've got the ultimate relationship you've always been dreaming of. You've got that ideal partner that you've wanted your whole life. You've got perfect balance. You're supporting each other with your dreams and goals always. And it's just a synergy, You're both individuals and you do awesome stuff, but then together it's just like next level. It's a synergy. You got absolute trust in each other. And you've always got each other to support each other. So now just take a moment, take a deep breath, and just connect with what that might look like. What does that look like to you? Yeah? How are you feeling? What's that feeling that you're connecting to? If you're struggling, maybe just stop thinking and get out of your head. A few deep breaths, get into your heart center. And connect with it. So for you to achieve your ultimate relationship, what's the last thing you need to see, hear and feel to know that you're there? And when you're ready, you can open your eyes slowly and come back into the room.
Story at the moment about my relationship, man. I ain't fucking like my relationship, but that's the on the street.
Relationship, just a man, a woman. I don't know this about relationships. You got a son, right?
Yeah, that's all I care about.
Right. So, is that a relationship with your son?
Sorry.
Is that a relationship?
That is there. That's.
What about? I'm pretty sure it's your brother just here, right?
See, I've always looked at the relationship goals as a female.
Well, open your mind a bit more. You got a brother. He's a relationship.
Yeah. Mate.
You know, the only person you meet is a relationship.
And we only have one guy, I don't everyone fucking is an expert, but just have one person talking at a time because it's just
You got
I've never looked at it that way.
Well, you have to, right? I mean, if you've got Lee told us this last time, right? You're in a big, massive room, right? All the lights are off. You're standing in the corner like this, the pissy little torch going like that. It's the whole world that you see, right? What if someone flicks that fucking light and what else is there? Alright, think outside that box, think outside that little bit down there. Because up here, you've got all that knowledge, you've got all that information, you've got answer to all those questions. Sometimes you've got to take a step back, ask yourself those right questions, get those right answers. What is a relationship? You have a brotherhood, you have brothers, you've got a son, you've got friends. You know, you actually have a relationship with yourself. So, find that place in your sorry, not up here, right down.
If you're having trouble with this, and I struggled with this the first time I did the exercise, so when I was at the retreat, I just went at a high level, and the first thoughts that came to mind, what do each of these categories mean to me? But when I got home and I did it in more detail, I realized I didn't quite see where the lines were between the categories. And some of them are quite blurred, like your mission, purpose, or career might be heavily tied to your wealth, depending on what kind of overall investment strategy or business strategy or work strategy you've got in mind. So you can understand that they can be connected, but try at least focus on the core of what each of them are. So for example, Adam, you talk about relationships, and I had to define my relationships. So I carried my life categories on me all the time. And here we go. So this is what my definition of relationships is to me. The friends, brothers, colleagues, acquaintances, and strangers, a network of people that I choose to spend my time with, that I in some way influence, that influence me and the way I interact with the world. That's what my relationship is to me. And then in more detail, it's having a partner who is definitely aligned with my dreams, ambitions, and that kind of stuff, yeah? And values. I'll give you my health example. My physical body's health and well-being and ability to perform at a high level. So I just kept that one really, really simple. You just said the word can't. Can't doesn't exist.
Keep getting that. Dry minds is going fucking.
Well, let's all stand
I
up.
go from having an amazing state to a fucking shit state to normal.
So why don't you leave your voice?
No, this is good because
We're being honest.
no, that's good. That's the truth. That happens to me as well. I've been doing this for years. But what are you going to do? You're going to let it be, and then go and get on the piece or fucking rack some lines or fucking put an egg in your ass or what? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Something different. What are you going to do? Are you going to use the tools? you're better than that, man. The one thing I'll give you credit. You picked up this stuff fucking a lot quicker than a lot of people. And don't let yourself down with the good work. You know, you've got a son, you've got a brother, you've got fucking brothers that adore you. You know, I know you're getting frustrated because that's what it's about. You know why I make this environment hard? So then when you go,
you comfort zone.
that's it. You know, what if you're not fucking being a prick most of the time, which I hate doing. It's to push you guys, you know, and with Pete yesterday. You know, like that's what we're doing. He knows he's fucking good mate, and he's like, oh fuck, mate. You know, you said you want to punch me. Do you think I would? You know, so that's what it's about. I know you're feeling frustrated. If you're getting like that, your brother does it all the time. Get up and stand up, and he shakes himself out. Yeah. But it's good. Like, you have to pay your homage, man. You're doing fucking great. You know, you are. I know you're getting frustrated, and you still control yourself. But when you go back home, you're going to get challenged. You know, we are hungry, tired, sleep deprived, because you're going to build a threshold, yeah? But when you go back to the normal world, you're going to go, fuck, man, I remember we're doing this, you know, fucking 15-hour days, training twice a day, doing this, mindset, rah, 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 and you're going to go, life's pretty fucking easy. Yeah, trust me, it does. You know, and that's what it's about. You really need to go without. Like anyone that's achieved something, they would have to put themselves out. Like Lee would train his fucking ass off. He would die. He can't just sit in there fucking knackers to get a body the way he's got. The same thing is Aldi. You'd have to train over and over again. There's times when he can't be fucked. There's times when I can't be fucked as well. You snap yourself into state. And Gordo was falling asleep. He went off, took time. He was getting a little bit frustrated. Boom, he'd done something different. Bang. Same thing with Steve.
So it was like I'm falling asleep like I was before.
You look fucked. You're like,
And now? Do I look up?
You're famous, man. Don't say you look tired as fuck.
Do I look
No,
like that?
you could energy still, yes.
I'm not even focusing on the word tired.
Just think about if you do anything that you used to do, and the mindset, you're still going to get the old results. Yeah? You can't expect anything with that mindset or even strategies. You need to be, remember, you're saying I'm fucking tired. Talk yourself into existence, not out of it, yeah?
Can't even talk, man. Fucking it hurts every time I talk.
I'm gonna slap you. There's a titty press. The bigger one than that, come on. You're going to move this out of the way and you're going to look directly at the front of the table. You're going to change your physiology. You're going to be standing up like the strong, powerful man that you are, and you're going to read that out loud and scream it out loud with passion.
I'm feeling.
Do it. Do it.
I'm feeling empowered. I'm the master of my emotions. Physically, I feel strong and full of energy. Mentally and unstoppable, and I have extreme clarity on my goals. I can see them, I can hear them, and I can feel them. I am my dreams, I am my goals.
Awesome! Awesome!
You know, a simple thing as well, that's something different that you do. You know, it's like, you know, the saying, people don't give it homage, you know, they don't give it respect. If you do what you've always done, you get what you've always got. But if you expect anything differently, you know what I mean? You've got the tools. If you're feeling it, all you need is, instead of talking out, talk within. The state that I'm feeling is serving me. You know, how do I change my state? I change my physiology. All right, cool. And people are like, no one's going to fucking judge. Just sit down, man. And, you know, shake it out. Your brother always stands up. Shake it out. All right, what am I focused on? I'm focused on that I need to get myself into state for me, myself. I'm going to apply myself so fucking hard that I'm going to take in all the knowledge. Because if I don't have the high energy, I'm not going to have the high information. All right, cool. Let's go. And then what am I going to say to myself? I'm a fucking warrior. I'm feeling fantastic. Put a smile on your face, and then ready to go. You know, no one's going to sit there. We know what you're doing, yeah. And so then you get back, ready to go, boom, and then you're going to sit there. You're going to go, fuck. You know what? I'm changing. You know, I looked at it before. I would have got frustrated. So just think about it.
Before that anchoring session, it wasn't the right energy to do it. We all knew it. So someone actually said, why don't we go change it? Do something different. Yeah? Same in life. You're going to experience the same challenges.
Awesome, man. Continue moving forward.
So we're going to go back to the wheel of life. And imagine, like, first things that come to mind for each category: health, wealth, mission, purpose, career, relationships, family, and passion and enjoyment. If you are at 100% in each of those categories, you know what that would feel like. You connect with it daily in your FP. Focusing on your goals all the time, thinking about them. So I want you to very quietly just run through each of them. So let's say I put my health at maybe an 8 out of 10. You're going to rate it an 8 out of 10. So roughly whatever it works out in the circle. It's not a perfect circle.
Can I just quickly add something?
Yep.
So in your books, on the 0 from the dot in the middle, you want to do little tiny increments. So from you want to have 0, and each like increment in that. So the end increment is going to be 10. Does that make sense? 0, 1, 2, 3. So that's 10%, 20%, 30%. That's 100%. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So that'll help you out. Yeah. So in the middle, 0, and then you do little little increments, and then the end circumference. Yeah. So you might do on the line. So just do 0, 2, 3, 4, and then because that's going to give you a whole judgment of where you're at, and then you're going to join on the line. Does anyone want to have a green tea?
Yes, please.
Everyone?
Yes. Who doesn't want a green tea? And Maddie McKee.
Okay.
So 2.
Okay, so 1, 2, do you want?
Yes, please.
Please.
How are we going? Pretty good? You good so far?
Yes, please.
And just be brutally honest. The more you put in, the more honest you are, the more you're going to get out of this activity. And it's going to make it even more powerful when you go through the next steps.
Yeah, good man.
Is that where you're at, mate?
A bit.
You're very similar to me. Except mine's the
Yeah, same as me. You know, you have to make a sacrifice in order to get where you need to go. You know?
Exactly.
We're both similar. Once you've done that, you can go ahead and colour in and just see what kind of shape you get.
This is also really good for every month. Every month.
Smile. Smile.
Almost getting there.
Relationship. Well, I'm not happy with the relationships that I'm having in my life. So, fuck with this, my family, and sons, and that's fucking way up.
But you can always improve. Right?
Definitely. So, it's not 100%, no, I'd say 80. And that's honestly, I'm just spending that last week with my son.
Are they all normal?
That's the most important relationship to me.
So wherever you're at, just go ahead and colour it in, regardless of everything.
What do you have a specific date you use, or do you do
I
it
just kind of feel like now, this spare time, I've done what I need to do, so let me just check and realign. And then I'll teach you the strategies which I've used afterwards now, which is pretty cool.
Cool.
Ads, Bella, how are we going?
One more. Actually, no, I'm done.
Cool. Pete, sorted? You coloured in all around? Just quickly colour it in, like, just so you've got a visual picture, otherwise it doesn't quite make sense. Already? Just have a quick think about this. You can see in some areas you're more naturally strong than others, yeah? Why do you think this is?
Because we're not applying ourselves to those other life groups.
To a point, but more on the positive. Why? Yeah? Okay. So what was your strongest one? Just out of interest. Health?
Relationship.
Or would you say health is up there too?
Yeah, health was the next highest one.
So who had health as their highest? So let's have a look at Ali. So Ali obviously, Korea,
Maybe you should.
Ali's might be the highest health.
His career is a big thing. He's going to CrossFit gym. He's obviously very passionate about health.
He's passionate.
Extremely passionate.
He's got a good
What we
opinion.
focus on, we find. And actually, you'll see later on tonight, it actually goes down to what our internal values are. So for me, like relationships, you can see is pretty high. Probably didn't draw it the best, but that's just because I really, really love people. family too. They're some of my highest values.
The expect is going to be to you, yeah. So like relationships with your son.
Yeah, that's the highest one. More or less.
The way you have to think about it, these things are just serve you because something says to you.
Who knows what the key to having balance in all of them is?
The lower ones up to your higher ones, making them meet.
Yeah.
Building them.
So the ones you're only medium at, don't like the word weaknesses.
The ones you're in the medium are usually generally the hardest ones. You're not doing the hardest things first.
Yeah. And so what do you need to do to change that? Say that again? Yes. And also probably put more focus on them. An efficient effort, work on efficient effort. So, like, passion and enjoyment by people. I love traveling. I do it every year. However, I've decided to focus on some of my other goals this year. So I know I'm probably not going to get to travel again overseas on purely just a vacation for, I don't know, maybe a year. But I'm fine with that because I know that in order, like, by sacrificing that, I've got to put more time into other categories. So building businesses, building empires, learning myself. Health is one I've been average at, and I know where, or average for me, and I know where I need to improve is to training. Like, I've dropped 20 kilos from changing my diet and the way I think about food and nutrition. Yeah. You know, celebrate your wins, but also realize, so I say you can be happy with, I'm happy with that, but I'm not satisfied. You understand the difference? So I can be grateful that I'm moving towards my health goals and where I'm at, but I'm not satisfied, you know. I want to take it to the next level and then take it to the next level. And that's also what part of being in Bali was, and training with Lee and Steve in the gyms, who health is obviously one of their strongest categories. And this is where we go back to role modeling and finding people who do things that you want to do really, really well, and modeling and learning off them. So I learned heaps about just different training and exercises and that from Steve and Lee. And what I actually did about a month ago I started doing is in my calendar where we talk about time blocking and that, I've actually set categories on that and I've aligned it to my health category, or to my life categories. So I put like an hour in the morning for training in the gym, whether it's walking, whether it's running, whether it's weight training, whether it might be surfing or swimming, and I've actually coloured it in. So what I've decided to do, this is just because I'm a visual person, each of my life goals have a different colour. So I can easily look at my calendar and kind of see where I'm spending my time.
They're like, holy shit.
Sorry? They're pretty pissed off at myself that I'm not working towards the other one.
The sleeping guard?
No sleeping card. Passion and enjoyment. Yeah, passion and enjoyment. But yeah, passion and enjoyment, like some things have different, you can use them twice. So like for me, I really enjoy climbing up mountains, and I live close to the Glasshouse Mountains on the Sunshine Coast. So for me, going up then contributes towards my health goal and my passion and enjoyment goal. And if I'm inviting friends along, it's relationships. So it's sort of like, okay, well, I'm actually working towards 3 different life category goals in one exercise. And that's also where you can get efficient effort. Yeah. Network marketers in the room. Now you've got building a health company. And doing it as a career too. There's kind of a whole different lot of aspects. When we have our fortnightly webinars in Mastermind every week, put that towards my mindset and focus, which is an extra category I have. I decided, like how as I was struggling before with his categories, I actually went by and I was really struggling to first put my map together because I didn't actually know what each of the categories meant to me. So that's why I went and defined them, and I can read them all exactly what each of my categories mean to me. And I think that's where you get a lot of value because you've got that awareness of what this means to me.
Have a look at the shape of the wheel, or whatever the shape of your results, and see the resistance, and that's how life will flow. So you can see it goes and have a look at life. You're all there like, oh, yep, it runs a bit smooth, then bubble runs. So that the actual shape of the rotating is very, very similar to how your life unfolds. Or, you know, like it's just like, you know what
You
I'm
can
saying?
imagine someone who's super wealthy, super successful, but they're just really, really unhealthy. Theirs would be like massive all the way around there, and then health would be horrible. It'd just be like complete flat edge of the tire. Imagine how uncomfortable that ride's going to be. Although like it's got a nice real arc, that big lump's going to take a big chunk out of it. Yeah?
It's exactly right. And that big lump, that big imperfection takes a lot of your life. And it takes a lot of your life. It's a big job.
So when you do your maps and that, you can work out then how much more focus and attention you need to pay to areas you want to build up in. And let's say like health is one of your top priorities or one of your natural strengths, you might have to cut that down to more efficient effort to give you time to focus on other areas. Does that make sense? So that's pretty much it. That's what the whole exercise is, and it's just a check-in point, like a snapshot in time. Yeah? Albert?
So, one more thing to think about. If I said I had 100% health, what happens?
There's always room for improvement. I took, you know, I took that from others, and you put spiritual to 100%. And I remember Lee.
Just make sure it has been mentioned, but we forget easily sometimes, so make sure you guys remember that. Never
I used to see that on the video.
The one in the video from the Aaron's retreat.
Oh, yeah.
First thing I saw this, and I was like, that's what picked me back in the States. I was like, I've seen this before.
Yeah.
As well, too, if you're going to do it regularly, if you hit 100% on something, you probably nailed a major goal somewhere along the line. It's probably time to sit down and reset your goals.
Probably major goals for you.
That as well, yeah.
But the reason why people don't succeed is not because they aim too high and miss, but they aim too low and hit.
They aim too low.
So it's not that you aim too high and you get there, it's just you see
And then they
it's
just stop it up.
no self-worth. And you know what also happens as well, when you don't have the awareness, you achieve the goal without even knowing. And then you don't pay respect or celebrate it. That's why a convincer strategy is huge. Bring your awareness to what you have to see. What's the last thing that you need to see, hear and feel for you to know you've achieved that? Do you remember like Jeffrey was saying, oh, I have to go here. I'm like, hold on a second, man, you've already achieved that. You know, like I can't remember what we were speaking about. It was one of your goals. Like, no, I need to do this. I'm like, you're already there. You're already on the way. Remember?
And you know, maybe when you do a check-in, you work out, okay, I've got a little bit more balance now. Have a small celebration. Like, don't go crazy if it's only a small increment, but really take time and homage to recognize it. They kind of cover it. There's a few more cool things you can use as tools for, which I'll touch on quickly. So, who loves the gym?
Yes.
How many like people who love who have health goals and love the gym skip legs day?
I used to. I used to.
So let's say you.
Skip half the body. What's the reason you skip like that?
Yeah, well, my training's forever and always trying to get rid of flies.
I'll give you an example. When I first started training, I changed chest for 6 months. I didn't change any. Who else has done that? And it's gone chest. Started out in stick chest. Right, then I started on arms. I fucking hated it because I was sore. I just kept pushing. Until it became a strength. Same with legs. You know, I never trained legs for the first 2 years. Now I absolutely love training legs because I can see them growing.
Oh, I squat fine and I do all that fine.
Yeah.
I just,
the opposite. I never train my whole body. I train my legs. My legs are one of the biggest body
I
parts.
reckon you releases and hormones.
Let's
My Achilles and
Control. Speak up.
So guys, just so we don't lose focus and go off on a tangent, because you know this is something we all know about or actively think about. I mean, you can have a big discussion. So say that maybe for dinner. But think if you had a wheel, blank wheel, and you had chest, arms, core, legs, and you did a wheel of life or a wheel of health, and worked out which areas you weren't training. How about that? If you wanted to have a balanced body, yeah. What happens if you're building an empire and you want to have multiple sources of income, and you have your job, your career, you've got one business, you've got passive income business, you can start to measure how all your businesses are tracking. relationships. You know, might break it down specifically to your partner, to your friends, to your business colleagues. So just realize the power in this. And let's say you do it 1 month and you realize, okay, my relationship goals aren't where I want them to be. Why don't I dive deeper into that to work out where and put my focus to plan out further?
Did you?
Yeah, everyone see the power in this? So who's committed to going home and doing this with a lot more energy, a lot more focus, a lot more clarity on definitions?
Yes.
Do you reckon that sounds committed?
Not really.
Come on.
Who's committed? Who knows the importance of this? You can see it now, and it's going to add massive, massive value to your life, and just give you such clarity and certainty on where you want to go, that you're actually really excited about doing this.
Hell yeah!
Anyone can say yes. Your eyes tell the fuck load about you, man. About people. That's how I read people by their eyes. You know, and that's where the belief comes from your eyes. People. Anyone can say yes. I would say yes. But when you actually really believe it, you know, go by your eyes. That's the thing.
So this retreat finishes on the 11th of July, yeah? Most people fly back within 2-3 days, so I fly back on the 15th. So basically, by the 22nd of July, who's committed to posting it up in the group?
Wait a sec, I'm just going to walk around.
22? Yep, there we go.
Keep your hand up, keep your hand up. If you had it up.
Yes, I'll work on something. I'll reach out to...
We'll just take a photo of it.
Sweet.
There's probably... let me work on it, yeah? I've got a better idea of how
We've got some David's PDF on the 56-page workbook.
Yeah, but I think there's a way to better use a wheel, to have a blank one that you can really have a chapter planner, or even design on myself, which is pretty cool. So yeah, thank you, brothers.
Well done, Gordo. Well done, Gordo.